Hello, good day to you. This is the voice of Attorney Sholudele, and I am the marketing officer of Foresight Global Multi Services, Nigeria. As you can see on the screen, I want to discuss with you 5-step system that guarantees 6 to 7 figure income on the internet for anybody that cares to know and care to follow that instruction. And this principle work anywhere, anytime for anybody if you care. And as you can see on the screen, this is the secret of smart Nigeria internet marketer that keeps putting money in their bank accounts daily. If you want to be receiving credit alert on a daily basis, you have no choice to embrace this 5-step system that guarantees 6 to 7 figures monthly income on the internet, even offline. No matter your business, your career, your ministry, your profession, or whatsoever, your brand, just mention anything you are doing for living or anything you are doing that you believe in it that can make money for you. Either you are a pastor, you are imam, you are a journalist, you are a lecturer, you are a career person, you are a business person. This principle work both online and or offline, and that is why I will appreciate you if you give me your rapt attention following this principle and applying it. And I want to tell you, within the next 3 to 6 months, you will share your testimony. It works for all the internet marketer I've ever come across, and it is working with me also in a few period of time that I've started applying this principle. And that is why I believe that it can work for anybody, no matter your work and no matter what you are doing. Okay, I will like you to go with me in this video series and jot and also implement whatever you have jotted. So let's keep the ball rolling. Okay, let's move to the next slide. As you can see on the screen, first step out of the 5 steps that can put money in your bank account, that is talking about 5-step system that guarantee 6 figure to 7 figure monthly, is number 1, identify the audience you want to serve. No matter what you have choose to do, it must be a form of service to humanity or to entire world. Are you a teacher? You have an audience. Are you a lecturer? You have an audience. You are serving some people in your own capacity. Are you a pastor? You have an audience. That is, you have to identify the people your service is meant for. That is talking about identify the audience you want to serve. That is, who are the people that will need your service? Who are the people that will need your product? Who are the people that will need your brand? As a teacher, are you a secondary school teacher? You should know that your audience should be students from JSS1 to SS3. Are you a lecturer? Your audience shall be undergraduate, either in polytechnic or university or college of education. So, and now if you have a product that you want to sell, these are the people you have to identify. You can't imagine a lecturer presenting his product to market women. You will fail, because your service or product has no value to these people. So first thing first, you have to identify the audience you want to serve. Can I tell you this system I'm sharing with you is a system that a secret, or let us say a system that I was privileged to have access to from one of my mentors here in Nigeria. Okay, so now that you have identified the audience you want to serve, is still women that you want to serve by the reason of your product, of your service. Imagine a business person, a boutique selling what do you call it, women clothes, and you are now advertising to men. Of course, you may see some men that will buy for their husband, but it will not convert as it were when you are directly advertising to women. Out of 10 men that you are advertising women product to, 1 or 2 may buy for their husband, and you may not even see anyone. But now the right audience is women are your right audience because your product is for them. So for you advertising women product to men, believing that they will buy for their wife, you are wasting your time. You may be seeing some of them that may buy, but it can't be compared to when you are advertising or you are presenting your product to the right audience. So that is why your product, your service, your good, or whatsoever, your brand must you allow you, that is good, no matter what you want to sell, either brand, product or service, that should give you the understanding that you must first of all identify the audience you want to serve. That is the people you want to sell to, the people you want to service, or the people you want to brand. Now, having got the understanding of this, that is having the understanding of the people you want to serve, the next thing, identify and understand their core problem. What is the problem of the people you want to serve? I'm sorry, I like women, not because of anything, because it's a very good and fertile niche where you can sell anything and make money any day, anytime. Now, for example, now having identify your audience, now identify and understand their core problem. What are the common problem of women? Number one, you think about women can spend anything on their beauty, on their hair, on their skin. They can spend anything on their skin, and now coming to clothing, coming to shoe, coming to bag, and coming back to even the health aspect of it. For example, talking about cancer, talking about every other problem that are related to women. So now you have to identify and understand their core problem. What is the problem they are ready to pay for, and you want to position yourself, or they are ready, the problem they are passing through, and you want to position yourself in solving, providing solution to that problem. One thing, I believe so much that the more the problem you can solve, the more audience you can have, and the more audience you have, the more money you will have. Because if you are able to solve their problem, they can give you anything in return. So identify their problem, not only identifying it, understand their core problem. You may have list of problem, but which one is the core? Which one are they going to give priority to? That is what we mean. For example, I'm still talking about women. Women will give priority to anything that has to do with their skin, to anything that has to do with their hair, to anything that has to do with their health, or what you call it, sanitary. Do you get it? So now when you identify so many problems that is related, or that are related to women, for example, as you just using women niche as an example, when you identify so many list of problems that is related, or that are related to women, now which one is the core that is having priority? I hope you are following. So that is number two step. Now, know the people you want to serve. Then when you know the people you want to serve, you must understand, or you must identify and understand their core problem. I hope you get it. So now let's go to the next system, or next step system that will keep money coming into your purse. The next system is put together a message, a solution that resonates with your audience on a platform. I believe you understand this. Having got the understanding of the problem, your audience, you haven't identified your audience, and now identify their problem and the core problem they want solved. Then you must put a message together that resonates with your audience on a platform. How do I mean? You have identified that they have a problem of care, what you call it, their hair care. I'm using women as a case study. There are many other problems in the world that are related to men, that are related to marriage, that are related to health, that are related to business, that are related to money making, that are related to traveling out, that are related to education, how to pass jam at one sitting, how to pass WAEC and NECO at one sitting. These are the problems. Now that you have identified the problem, I'm using women as a case study. Now that you have identified, okay, for example, now you have identified that, okay, the core problem is ear problem. Now you must put a message together in form of teaching, in form of lecture, in form of training, that has to do with that very problem we are talking about the ear problem, maybe dandruff, ear damage, ear loss. Just mention anything that has to do with ear growth, how they can grow their ear in 3 days, in 1 week, in 30 days. Just mention it, and now you put a message together. For example, you are talking about the ear growth. Now put a message together that will resonate to their problem, that is to your audience on a platform, that is get a teaching, audio, uh, textual, video, or any other form, any way that you can get a message across to them. And not only that you are getting the message across to them, you must get the message to them on a platform, because you will know something. Many people go to church today not because of anything, because they know that every time they go to church they will be preached to, either they are concerning one problem or the other they are passing through. And many people go to mosque, especially on Friday, Asalatu or the likes and the likes. They go there not because they just want to go for gathering. They know that a message will come from their imam or their alfa, from their pastor, that will resonate with what they may be passing through at that moment. And when they are returning, they will be consoled, comforted, and consoled. And the platform where they meet is either in the church or in the mosque, or if it is student, in the classroom. And if it is an association, there is always a place where you meet. So also when you are talking about platform, you are talking about where you get your people, you bring your audience to teach them, to reveal to them the message that has to provide solution to their problem they may want solution, they may to the problem they want a solution to. So that is why you put a message together. Having a problem is not enough, but you must have, having a message is not enough, but you must have a platform where you disseminate the solution to their problem. That is what we call it. That is what I mean by platform here. So talking about where you meet with them, where you gather them to teach them. Lecturer gather students in the classroom to teach them. Pastor gather his church member to teach them in the church. Imam or Hafa gather his follower in the mosque to teach them. So also many other platforms for the where you present your message. So also on the internet. And as you can see here, I've listed something. We have a platform such as niche blog. You must have heard that one before. You can meet your people through email newsletter. If you are receiving this video, you know you get it through because you are in my newsletter. And you can reach out to them through YouTube, that is video channel, and through podcasts, and through many other channels. At least these are the three major tested platforms on the internet that you can use to meet your audience, to pass across your message to your audience. Talking about niche blog, talking about newsletter, that is through email newsletter, and talking about YouTube channel, and any other one that you may find applicable to your audience. So you must have a message, and then you must have a platform through which you pass across your message. Now what's the next? The next is identify where and how to reach them. I believe that we are all in the world, but we are not in the same place. However, people are scattered abroad with one problem or the other. You may not have the collection of the people that you want to serve in one place. For example, let's use higher institution and example. Higher institution, let's say for example, University of Ibadan. University of Ibadan is a platform of learning. But when you sample the opinion of where each student come from, you discover that every one of them scatter across the state of the nation Nigeria. So also you have a platform where you want to teach people what they need to know about a particular problem you want to solve for them. But you must know where the people that has that problem that you have solution to, where they are residing or where they are located, where those people that need your solution, need your message, need your answer to their problem, where they are. That is where you must identify where and how to reach them. Can you see that? You must identify where and how. It is not enough to know where they are. but how do you reach them? For example, now if you want to reach the whole Nigeria for a particular uh, information, the best platform to reach them is either through television, and the best television you can use is, like me tell you, use NTA. Because why? It has the, what you call it, it has network of different stations across the state of the federation. That is talking about NTA. And at the same time you can use, you know where they are in all the 36 states of Nigeria. But now how do we reach them? And the best way is either you use NTA or Radio Nigeria, or probably you use the best newspaper, and it's talking about let's say Punch, let's talk about The Nation, let's talk about News Online, let's talk about Tribune, and let's talk about what do you call it, daily news. So do you know where they are? That is talking about their location. And now how, that is what is the platform, what is the medium you want to reach them, so that they can have understanding and get awareness of your answer to their problem. Radio is one of it when you are talking about offline. Television is one of it when you are talking about offline. But now when talking about online, you must know what and how, where they are and how. And one of the best way to do that is to use Facebook advertisement. So the step 4 of how to keep making millions of naira into your bank account, or thousands of naira into your bank account, that's talking about 5-step system that guarantees 6 to 7 figures monthly income on the internet, is that you follow all this process that we are just talking about. That is, identify where they are, where we are, and now where they are, that is your audience, and then how do you reach your audience. And like I've told you, if you are talking about offline, we talk about radio, television, and then normal newspaper, and any other method talking about the flyers, posters, banners, billboard, and also what do you call it, this public advertisement caring about these people that is doing marketing for you. So you must know where they are, who are your audience, and then you must know how to reach your audience. Now let's go to the step 5 of this system on how to keep making 6 to 7 figures monthly from online anywhere you may be. So the next step is talking about share the message with them in a way that focus on helping them. I keep on using church and mosque. How? When you go to church, the pastor will share the message free of charge, preaching, sermonizing about a particular problem or about a particular situation. And now it will teach for like 30 to 40 minutes or 1 hour or thereabout. And now after this, you discover that if the message is a targeted message to you as a person, that you are blessed with the message, you discover that if they announce that there is a audio tape or video tape of the same message, what do? You go ahead to buy it. Why? Because they have shared the message with you free of charge, helping you, revealing to you, and then or unveiling to you what you need to do to come out of that problem. And now you want to keep on hearing the message, and when they announce that they are selling the tapes or the video, you buy it. So also you must even have the platform where you want to sell from. You have a platform where you want to reach your audience, and then you must have share your message with them in a way that focus on helping them. So helping, the number of people you can help determine the number of help you can receive in form of return for your service. The more you help people, the more you get helped. If you can't share your message in a way that is helping them, then they cannot build their trust in you, and it will be very difficult for them to buy anything from you or to make money from such people. So now you must make it a way, you must make it in a way that it shows that you are helping them, show them, teach them the principle, the basic of what they need to know. Here caution must be taken. Of course you may have the secret, but first of all list those basic, and now the fundamental now, or the one that is the main information you want to sell to them to solve their problem further, you can now put that one. I'm sorry to say, still using the church as a example. It be very difficult for you to see any church member to be a blessing to pastor over him when that pastor has never been a blessing to him or her through his message. If what the pastor is just saying, bring your money, bring this, speak rather than, before you know it, the church member will not come. But you see a pastor teaching the church member how to live a successful life, either in marriage, in business, in education, in career, in fruitfulness, in every other thing. When the pastor announce anything, they will voluntarily give to him. So also in any other religion platform or any other service you are rendering, the more you can help people to solve their problem voluntarily, freely, the more they also will be freely to buy into anything you present to them, or to be of assistance, of help to you, even shortly before you know it. So here the step 5 is a principle that is applicable to any business. The number of people you help will determine the number of help you will also receive at the long run. Share the message with them in a way that is focused on helping them. So that's just it. There's some things you know, share it with them. And now when you have a item or recommendation of a particular book or a particular product that you want to sell, comfortably they will buy it from you, because you have built a trust with them for a long time. So that is just the 5 basic steps. Can I do a recap of that step again? Talking about 5-step system that guarantees 6 to 7 figures monthly income on the internet. And I say this secret is a secret of smart Nigeria internet marketer that keep putting money in their bank account daily, weekly, and monthly, and even yearly. And now what are these 5 step system? I talk about identify your audience. Everybody cannot be your audience. So there are people that you are sent to serve. There are people that you are sent to serve. And the people that you will serve will be determined by the service, product, or brand you want to market, you are make up of. You are just talking about the kind of service you want to render, the kind of product you want to sell, or the kind of brand you want to present. So that is what will determine your audience. So you must identify the audience that will need your service or product or your brand, and not only that, identify and understand their core problem. If you are having the service of fashion, what are the problems they have? Is it native clothes or English dress? Is it native clothes, buba and euro, or agbada? Is it for men or women? Just think about it. So identify and understand their problem. And now next thing, put together a message that resonates with your audience on a platform, that create a place where you can meet them and where they can meet you, presenting. So you must have a message, and you must create a platform where you meet them and where they meet you always, when you have message to share with them. And not only that, you talk about the platform, talking about the platform here. uh, these are the what I type in a notepad, that what problem to solve, talking about money making, talking about health and beauty wellness, study abroad, study and travel abroad, relationship and marriage. And the platform for your audience could be your niche blog, newsletter, YouTube, Facebook fan page. And where are my audience? Your audience are on Facebook, Google AdWords, online news website, social blog, YouTube, Bing, and the likes. So I think that's it. So talking about this, put a message together that resonates with your audience on the platform, and that is it. Now identify where and how to reach them. I think you have seen it in that what I've shown now. Then share the message with them in a way that is focused on helping them. Now that you have seen all the system, and you may feel like, okay, I got these 5 systems. Now I don't know how to create a platform. I have identified my audience, and again I have identified and understand their core problem. And not only that, uh, I have a message for them that I want to uh, that I want to I have a message for them that I want to share with my audience. But now talking about this platform, I don't know how to go about this platform. Talking about niche blog, how to set it up. Talking about email newsletter, I don't know how to go about it. Talking about YouTube system, I don't know how to go about it, because having the message, having the first two, the step. Now talking about the platform now, how can I set up a what call it platform, and now how can I reach them? That is talking about where and now to reach my audience. How can I go about this one? This may be a problem for you. You know you have your message, and that is why we have created this wonderful opportunity, which I can see on the screen. I say how to discover how to set up a tested platform to meet the needs of your chosen audience through niche blog design called value added blogging system. As you can see, like I said, you have the message, you have identified your audience, and you have identified and understand their core problem. And not only that, you have understand the message to prepare that will resonate with their problem to share with them. And not only that, you have a message that you want to share with them. And not only that, you are set to help them in one way or the other through your message. Now where and how to reach them, and the platform to reach them, to meet them, is the next thing you are thinking about. There's answer to that, and the answer is value added blogging system. And this value added blogging system, is like I can see on the screen, say it encompasses all other platforms such as email newsletter, Facebook fan page, YouTube channel, Facebook adverts, and many other things that will help you to really enjoy what you are talking about. That is to really put this 5-step system in place and begin to drive in 6 to 7 figure monthly income on the internet or offline into your bank account on a daily basis, weekly basis, or monthly basis. So how? That is the essence of this value added blogging system, which is the answer to any problem on how to set up this 5-step system in your own niche that you have chosen. Now, how do you gain access and get more knowledge about this? Just visit the website you see on the screen. Then you get the detail of how to set up this 5-step system on how to keep making money on the internet. That is 5-step system that guarantees 6 to 7 figure monthly income on the internet. So just go here, you will see the detail over there, that is www.legitcashtutor.com/verb home training. When you should get through it, then you will discover the best. And one thing I know is that when you get through it, then you will see that it is a loaded package that will put you online for your change of level in the way you do your business and in the way you run your career, your business, your product, and your brand. So it has been the first of Attorney Sholudele, and I want to believe that this video training has been of a blessing to you. As you can see, it must have been a blessing to you. You can see that must be a blessing to you. So if it is a blessing to you, you can feel free to share it with your friends and your relative, and ultimately go to this page on the screen and learn more about what I've just shared with you in this video. Have a blessed time. See you at the top.